What's up guys, and welcome back to today's video. We are back on the big camera for points race number 3. Got the factory QRC number 18T down here in the pit area. Now we rearranged the pit a little bit. We're parked alongside the trailer to give us a little bit more room for all 3 carts. You guys know the drill. This place is tough, it's tight, and there's a lot of slide jobs. They got the track a little bit more juiced up, tried to get some more water on it. And then also we have qualifying to start the night. That goes into heat races where top 2 transfer, the rest go to lower mains, a trophy dash, and an A main event. Hope we can get straight to the A main event, have a good starting spot, and change our luck around from the first 2 weeks. Let's head out there. I'll see you guys then. You guys have no idea how much I was just biting my fingernails. I was on the bubble most of qualifying. Ended up 6th quick tonight out of about 37 opens. My teammate Landon, he's been qualifying great this year. He was quick time. And then I think Daniel ended up 12th. We just were spread out a little bit in the pill draw. I think to go out early was better. My car was just too tight on entry. And I just felt like I had almost too much rear drive. Halfway down the straightaway, it wanted to wheelie, not off the corner. So it was a little weird. Car was wicked. We're gonna have to change a few things for the heat race, but man, it's key to get those dash points. And to be in that top 6, that is everything for your season. So we got a lot to look forward to tonight. Hopefully all 3 cars can kind of keep up this momentum for decent qualifying runs. And then we got to make it through the heat race. I know Landon and I will be in the same one starting in the 2nd row. Well, we made it through the heat race, got 3rd to 2nd, was top 2, which means we advance into the A main event. Landon and I had a great battle. It was kind of back and forth. I was running the bottom. He tried to kind of slide in, but totally clean racing. He just kind of got left out to dry on the top on the start, and it was so bottom dominant that I was able to slide in there. Then I started front row outside with like 3 to go, and he probably had me. I was just stuck up top. We were trying to have a good race. Obviously, as teammates, we want to finish and race each other as clean as possible, and we did. Hats off to Landon. He had me because he was on the bottom, but I think his left front caught the disc or the berm, just half spun a little bit. Fortunate enough, I was able to sneak into the bottom, and we made it to the A. Now we're going to be doing a draw for where we start between the top 6, so I think the worst we can start is 5th or 6th. That's so much better than coming from the B, but Daniel also advanced through, so we have 2 cars in the show. Landon starts pole the B. I'm confident we can get all of them in. It is going to be a late night here at the Red Bluff Outlaws. We had about an hour of some controversy to discuss. So when we came off the track for the heats, they all started measuring our wings because there's an old rule from like 1990s, I guess, here about wings, and a lot of us didn't even know about it. The rule book is kind of outdated. There's a lot of rules that aren't enforced anymore. It took a while for them to enforce them, or this has been going on for years. So anyway, QRC redesigned a wing that is a little bit taller left side panels and a little bit lower right side panels, and they came off and they started measuring and said that we needed to fix it for the next time we got on the track. So what they're talking about, if you measure from the top of that corner down to the ground, I believe it has to be about 72 inches. I'll play a clip of them kind of measuring Daniel's wing, or Landon's wing over here. So what they ended up doing about it, Shane Graham knew they were going to measure wings because they were doing it for every heat race, and he did a smart thing. He got the rule book with some of the other outdated rules, highlighted them, and when they went to measure, he said that he wanted all these other rules enforced, like a zip tie on the spark plugs, some things, like I said, outdated that people just don't do anymore. I'll play a clip of that.
Roll media live.
My buddy Bennett got that, so that was way to be on top of it. But anyway, so they let it go. They're going to redesign the rule. Just thought I'd mention that. But 18T's ready to go for the dash. That'll be up next. Track's not as abrasive yet. It's still pretty slick, so hopefully it'll be good for later on.
And 6 crosses the 1. So Ryan Foster on the pole for the moment, but then we give him the option to take the back row challenge. We'll let everybody else draw first before we do that. So Tanner Holmes drawn right now. He draws at 6. The 18T will start at 6. And next up,
Hope 6, typical sprint car lap. We got some harder at the dash. See if we take some harder home in the end. That's all I can say. We're still forward, consistent time. We've had a great one. Let's cap this off in the top 5.
Lachance second, Tyler Seavey third, Landon Brooks fourth, and Ryan Foster rounds out the top 5 in the 5th position. Well, how about it one more time? Your main event winner, Tanner Holmes. And we'll get him around the front of the car here. One more time, Tanner Holmes, tonight's main event winner. Tanner made a spectacular race, a great battle. This guy right here, you guys put on a show up front, you landed, but you got the win. What was going through your mind during all that race, man?
I've never been so wore out in my life. You know, it's hard to win at Red Bluff, but when the track's fast and I kept hitting the same runs every lap and cars bouncing all over the place. I feel great though, man. This is probably the hardest I've had to work for a win in a while. I wasn't sure if I was happy or not happy to see the 9B next to me. He's good at rolling the bottom and he pushed me to my best. So I made a few mistakes, but at the end we came out on top.
Yeah, career win, like I said, number 37 in your career, 5 in the open class. That puts you now 3 behind Keith Bloom Jr. for the most all-time here at the Red Bluff Outlaws. Gotta feel pretty good. At such a bright young age that you have that many wins, man.
Yeah, this is my favorite racetrack in the whole world. I love coming here. I wish this was 20 points race of the season, but man, we had a rough first 2 weeks, so to get a win here and a really good point tonight, I think we had above 170, so that's awesome, and you know, we got to chase down Tyler, but can't wait to beat this year.
All right, well, there you have it. Tonight's main event winner, Tanner Holmes in car number 18T.
Topher, what'd you say at the beginning of the night?
It's our night! We won!
We won.
Woo!
My mom's going to get something to help. My mom went to get me a rag for my face. I'm wore out. We'll talk a little bit more about this later, but what a night. I believe 179 points out of 186. I'm a mathematician sometimes in my head, but wow, got it done. This place gets tougher and tougher to win at every single time I run here. Track got abrasive for the A, kind of similar to the first 2 races, and me and 9B Brandon Lachance had a heck of a race. 6th to 1st, got rolling early on, got into 4th, that was awesome, got into 2nd, had a clean race with everyone, the racing was outstanding, and poor Foster, guy I respect a lot, legend of outlaw karts, he got just picked the wrong lane choice, nowhere for him to go. They wrecked right in front of him, coming back to the yellow. He fell back to 4th, and then me and 9B, he ran the bottom, I ran the top, we ran our lanes, and it was tough. Track was a little bit rough down here in the crease, and I don't know, I just kept bouncing around, so he hit his marks, he pushed me to be the best I could be, but overall we came out on top. And I think some of you guys just, obviously you understand, but this place is so tough to win at. In the Paulie Davis Pavilion, almost 40 outlaw karts in our class, and it's just, there's so many good drivers. So to get another win, get our first of the season feels great. I do want to thank Durst Incorporated, Burst Racing Tire Factory, QRC. Can't thank Jimmy enough, Ryan, Matt, everybody that pitches in, Topher. It's such an unbelievable feeling to get it done. But we have a few weeks off now. Great going into a break with a win, and that's all I can do, wrap it up. One more last look here at the Red Bluff Outlaws. Man, is it fun to win here. It's fun to drive for QRC. Jimmy builds the best karts, hands down, and he gave me a great piece tonight. So shout out to him and the rest of the boys. See you guys all in the next one. Also to mention, the rest of my team had a good one. Landon ran 4th and Daniel ran 7th. So top 10s for all of us and top 5s for me and Landon. So great. See you on the next one. Deuces.